Right, hi everybody, my name's Julie, and in this video I'm going to run through how to add a venue to our horse events listing website. HorseEventsUK.com is a specialist horse events listing website. We list in the region of around about 5,000 to 6,000 events at any one time that take place throughout the UK, and we have an audience of between 30 to 40,000 website visitors per month to the website. And in the year 2013 we are anticipating in the region of approximately 2 million page views on our website. So for you to be able to take advantage of this massive audience to put your venues and your events in front of, let's get underway and show you how to get started. First of all, what you'll do is you'll find your way to our main website, and you will go to login. Now, if you are not already registered as a user, you will need to be registered, and to register you simply go down to click here to register a new user. Follow down through those instructions. You'll be sent a validation email, and once you've validated yourself, then you'll come back to the login, and then you'll put in your login details, and then you'll come to your main control panel. And I'll quickly run through these details, but I will focus on simply adding the venue this time, as there are other videos that in the series that will cover about how to add an organizer and your event and suppliers. But very quickly, let's just look along this menu. First of all, there's the one that will take us back to our main website, back to the home page. To go back, simply go back to your login, and then you're back to the control panel. Here, this obviously is fairly self-explanatory. Bring you back to the control panel at a time. You can update your user details, so your names, your email address, and your password if you need to edit those. And again, you can go back to login to find your way back to the control panel. Add an organizer, like I say, I'll cover that in another video. Add a venue, add an event again in another video. So let's get underway. There are some instructions here that gives you a little bit of information as to where we are and what we've been up to and such like on the website. And there are some instructions here as well how to get started with adding organizer, venue and your events, etc. If there are any issues on the website, then they will be listed there, and a reminder that any content that isn't appropriate on the website, then your user account will be immediately suspended. Down the right hand side, if at any time you wish to source any suppliers, then we have a suppliers directory of anything from rosettes to PA suppliers to arena maintenance, such like. And then here are the different videos that will be in our series that will help you make the most of your website. And there's an organizer's newsletter over there that will show you what was the latest newsletter that we sent out. So that's very briefly the control panel there. On the left hand side, you will have a series of drop down menus that once you've actually started to add your records will appear in the appropriate sections down here. As you can see here, I already have one venue listed, and we're going to add another one to that now. So if we go up to add venue, and then we can go ahead and put our details in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be calling it test venue. The street, I'm going to actually put our street in, which is Outboard Street. I'm going to miss the area. We're in Barnstaple, Devon. The postcode is quite important because that is where the Google map will pull the information from. We're EX311RW. If you don't have a Google map listed, then there won't be one, or a postcode listed, then there won't be a Google map that will appear on any of your events. So it is quite important to put your town and your postcode in. I'm going to put down that we're an equestrian centre. Now the reason why we have a type of venue is because we then categorise those out into the website. So if somebody is looking for an equestrian centre in Devon, then there is a search criteria and a page that will find all those venues for whoever's looking for them in the website. Put your own website address in. You do need to put http and we are horseeventsuk.com. And then we can also put our Facebook. Now what you do need to do is the Facebook, and I'll show you how to get this, is I've already got my Facebook page here, is you need to click in there and highlight it. You can highlight that by doing Control A on your keyboard. We'll select it, and Control C will copy it. Then come back to your page and simply click, and then Control V will paste the information in. Contact details, contact name, that's going to be me, my email, and this email really relates to venue related things. So if you're a large venue, you have several people, this would relate to people or contact information that might be connected with anything actually at the venue, as opposed to maybe an individual show. So it's horseeventsuk.com. Telephone number 01271 329133, and here we've got about 2,000 characters that you can put into this text. There's loads of space for you to actually add information in. It can, and do use keywords such as if you're a riding centre, put that in. If you have menage, indoor riding school, outdoor riding school, then feel free to actually put in some really good quality text in there. It will help your ratings on the search engines. And here select whether or not you can or cannot have your venue hired. If you're private, you might not want to be listed as available for hire, but on this occasion I'm going to put down that you are. Then here there's different facilities, and if you are a BD or a BE venue, then please select those, and again those will then be searchable and found, so that they can be found on the main website. I'm going to put down that we've got a cross-country course, that we offer on-site catering, we've got an outdoor menage, and we offer livery facilities. You've got one image that you can upload, so click on browse, and that will then bring you to your computer so that you could then browse your own records as to what image you want to have uploaded. And I've got a wonderful selection here, so what I am going to do is I'm going to select the one of my images for the suppliers directory. Upload a file, that is any say for example if you have if you're a cross-country course and you have a disclaimer or any text file that you want linked to your venue page, you can add that. And then once you've done that, we simply add your venue, and then we come back to the control panel. Then you'll see that we are now managing 2 venues. If we click on the drop down box, we can see both of them there. If I click on the one that we've just done, it brings us back to the venue editing page, and you can go down and you can edit any of this information at any time should you want to, or if you wish to delete the rest or cancel out of the editing, then you can do so down here. And that is how to add your venue. You can go back and have a look at your venue by clicking over view your venue by clicking here, and that will then show you what your venue looks like at the front. And here you can see that your facilities that you ticked are all listed, contact informations are all there, address, and our Google map. Now, one thing that I do need to point out is that this information will only be accessible and viewable once we've received a backlink. So our service is free of charge to you, but we do simply ask that you provide us with a backlink from your website, and to receive, if you need any information on that, then in the bottom menus there is backlink clip art, and you've got a selection of clip art images there and the URL to link to, and that is how to add your venue. Now, one of the reasons to point out is, why go ahead and add your venue is because the way the website works is that every event is linked to a venue. So now what will happen is in our venues pages, which lists all the venues that have events at. They are in alphabetical order, so if I go into the T's, then we'll be able to find our test venue, which is there. If I now click on that, that then takes us to our venue page. Just going to go back to the venue page there, just to show you a little bit more of how this works. People can find venues by counties and regions, so if they want to find all the venues in the southwest, then there's the pages for those. Or narrow it down to county. We have the county venues, and as you can see, we put in the type of venue it is. There is quite a variety of venues that horse events are held at, and then also on the right hand side we have pages that links to the type of venues, so that people can actually find venues by type. These are hyperlinks through to pages that will then show all the equestrian centres that are then split up into regions. And also what this means is that any events that are being held at your venue, and say for example if we have a little look at Aintree, we can also put Twitter feeds in. So Aintree have taken advantage or had the facility of their Twitter feed being embedded into their venue page, and it lists all the forthcoming events that are coming up at the venue and the past events that have been coming up at the venue. But also what we are able to offer is when people are looking at the regional areas, and I'll show you this by clicking on the map, and this will bring us to the southwest pages. Is you can see here venues down the left hand side of the page, and the next 5 events that are taking place at that venue. So you do need to be again an upgraded account to receive the box at the side of our county or regional listings. So that appears, as I say, on the regional pages and also on the county pages. So therefore if somebody wants to be looking quickly at the venue, they can vaguely click on it, goes to the venue page, and again the events that are taking place appear there. So it's all very, very quick, easy navigation. I hope that helps. If you ever need any more help, then you're always welcome to give us a ring in the office. We're quite a friendly bunch, and we look forward to seeing your venues being listed on our website. All the best. Thanks. Bye.